What I want the fans to get out of this album is to really appreciate each of the songs for what they are, and it's really an album that's about love. People are really looking for a certain sound that maybe you can't find in some of the other artists today. I think ours is a really, almost a classic sort of sound, kind of a classic R&B that, you know, your parents can listen to, the kids can listen to. It's timeless. You know, the words mean something. Each of the songs came from a personal place for me, and I think it's an album that really flows well together. That's one of the things that was important to me from the beginning, was putting together a set of songs that really flow from beginning to end. So you can listen either to one song individually, if that's your favorite one, that's great. Or if you want to listen to the whole thing seamlessly, it really works both ways. So. Well, music for me has always been something that's been part of my life. Both my parents were musical people. My dad played jazz piano. He used to play a lot of gigs around town in Houston, and he was friends with some of the biggest guys in jazz. You know, Oscar Peterson and Ramsey Lewis would come by the house, and that was just kind of what life was. I was exposed to all of that, and growing up just listened to a lot of different kinds of music. My sister, of course, she loved the R&B, and so the Jackson 5 and Minnie Riperton, and you know, she had all kind of different albums. I used to love to go and just sit in her room and just listen to the music. I would probably say Stevie Wonder was one of my biggest influences, you know, being a great singer, songwriter, performer, somebody who's obviously had a long career, somebody whose songs mean a lot to lots of people. So recently we did this video for Don't Call Me, which is the first single off the album, and when I originally wrote the song, it came about because of a situation that I was in with this guy, and it seemed like he was having a hard time trying to decide between me and this other person, and that didn't really sit well with me. So basically I ended up just taking myself out of the equation. I thought that was a better way to do it, and I was like, you know what, just even if you do figure it out, just don't even bother calling me, because I'm gonna be gone. So anyway, so it goes like this. Well, I think that's been one of the greatest things about doing this project and having people know that I'm not only doing the music side, but also, you know, I work every day as a pediatrician. It's been neat to get the calls and the emails from people and say, oh, thank you so much for doing this, because now my daughter knows that she can do both. Don't call on me, 'cause I'm the one who's leaving this time.